Khushboo presents Cooking with Dal.
Good morning everyone. We have another video, cooking video, compliments Khushboo Indo-Pak grocery in Trinidad. This is made from gluten-free item. It is South Indian origin. The batter is made with rice, 4 portions of rice, 1 portion of washed Urad Dal, soaked separately and then grind into a smooth paste, allowed it to ferment overnight. Then it is called a fermented dough. But now we have it available premix, Idli Premix, so that you don't have to do the soaking of the rice, soaking of this and grinding. All you need to do, use the premix and they mix it with water. Follow the easy 1, 2, 3 instructions. Also, there is a store in Trinidad, Indian stuff. They sell the ready-made batter. So this batter comes in this container. Out of this, you can make 3 things. Number 1, you can make steamed idli, but for that you need the idli stand. At the moment, our stocks of idli stand at Khushboo is finished. You can make dosa, which is a thin crepe filled with the seasoned potato mixture, or you can use the Szechuan, you can use the paneer, you can use many things depending on your choice. And the third is easiest way, you can use the same batter. To that you add the shredded or diced vegetables of your choice: carrot, onion, chive, cilantro, curry leaves, then broccoli or any other vegetable, bell peppers, you can add it. So, and to this you add the salt and the batter. I mix all the vegetables in it and I am adding the salt to it. I am using a non-stick pan because in the West we do not make this on a regular basis at home. Otherwise the platen needs to be seasoned, that nothing is cooked on it. Just as Chinese wok is seasoned, nothing else is cooked in that. So the dough is mixed with it, and this is the shape of the color of it. All the vegetables mix it, and this is a flowing batter. This is the consistency that you need. You added the salt. You can add green chilies, but I'm not using it at the moment. I'm using the non-stick pan here. The heat is medium to high. And since you are not used to it, but this is easier to spread it. So when it is warm, you spread it, put a ladle here, put another ladle, and you simply make it around. And when you have done this, I will show in another video how to make the dosa. Easy way to do it. This is Uttapam. You can eat it with sambar and coconut chutney. We have the sambar premix. So in the beginning, if you are not familiar with, you can use the premix. Make the sambar. They use the premix, and 3 steps, in 10 minutes your sambar is ready. Or when you learn, you find the taste is good for you, then you can learn from the other ingredients directly. So this is here, it is on this here. I have a spatula ready. I am allowing it to cook. So it will take about 10 to 15 minutes for it to get the surface out, the top surface will get dry. When it gets dry, then you can drizzle oil on the sides. Then it will be able to raise. As you raise it, it will do. Like right now, it will not. If I do it, it will not do it on its own easily. So allow it to cook. You will see the empty spots coming up on the surface. That means it is cooking underneath. Keep the heat low. You are not raising it high because I am drizzling some oil. Again, I am using the coconut oil. In South India, the coconuts are very abundantly available, so we use every ingredient of it. You see the specks has come in. The surface on top is not dry as yet. Now you see that there it is not ready to open. In the beginning, it may happen that if you are not used to it, as I said, cooking is a balance between heat and your patience. So it is not dry completely. When you see the surface is dry, that means you can gently from all the sides, using the spatula underneath, you will be able to. Right now it is not ready. As you see that there are certain parts it is. When you get used to it, then you will be able to do it. You see that from here up to this side it is going. Here it is going much deeper into the surface. Just the little portion here, it is not. So I did it from this side. Now it is from the all sides. You are trying to bring it up here. This side is the heat has not reached, so you will see that it needs cooking. More spots are appearing on the surface, so you do it. Now you see that it has come out from this here. As you move it, and if you are an expert chef, you can just toss it up and it will flip over, just as the Chinese people do when they are frying making the fried rice. So it is ready. You can flip it over. So you take the spatula right up to the top and flip it over very gently. If you had done it in the beginning, it would have not done. So you allow the drizzle a little bit of oil. So you see, you can call it a savory pancake. You can eat it with ketchup or you can eat it as it is. It's only your choice. And in South India, it is called Uttapam. Whether it is Tamil Nadu, whether it is Andhra, whether it is Kerala, whether it is any other part. And now it has become international cuisine worldwide because it is gluten free. A lot of people are gravitating from the gluten items to gluten free. So you are doing it now. You see that it is easily rotating on all and it is cooking. So you are cooking it on a low heat and you can have it. So when you're doing it on the low heat, it will get crispy. When you do it on a high heat, it will cook inside. So you're cooking inside, and this is the way you can make all of these. You look at it, your two sides. I need to get it a little brown color, so I will allow it to cook. Now it is not breaking, but still you have to be cautious, and there is no need to show off that you can do it. You are not yet expert, so you are doing it gently and making it ready. This itself as such, it is very tasty, and then you can use it with sambar and the coconut chutney. In a separate video, I will show how to do those two items, how to make those two items. Coconut chutney is very simple, and sambar, as I said, with premix, it has 3 steps. I will give you in the video later on as the intro, the pictures of it, where you can get those. And the batter, as I told you, you can have it ready batter in a shop in Trinidad called Indian Stuff. You can call them, you can look at their phone number, call them, and then you can get it, or you can get the dry premix. So we have the premixes made from the the regular style. Then we are using the sorghum, millet, and finger millet, different varieties. And then in another video I'll show you how to use finger millet grains to make the batter. This is ready, you can transfer it. Now in traditionally the temperature of this platen needs to come down, and for it to come down, you can slow down the heat, or traditionally the people will have water in a container and dip the cloth in the water and put it on this, so immediately the temperature comes down. But since you are not doing it, I'm just running it under the tap for the temperature to come down, because if the temperature is too high, then it will start sticking to the surface. Now it is lukewarm. I am spreading the second one, the 1 spoon in the center and the other spoon center. Then this is here, and you are gently patting it and rolling, making it into a round shape. This is not rolling, you are simply making it a round shape. So at this time you are not seeing any specks on this. You are simply seeing it, the liquid dough. So as the temperature, I will raise it up a little bit to medium, because the temperature of this stove is 17,000 BTU. The BTU is the British thermal unit, the unit to measure the heat. When you are cooking Chinese food, you need the BTU from 100 to 150,000. So in a high heat it cooks, but this is the highest that I have it on my stove, so I'm using that. So normally you get the stove with the equal amount of the same BTU, or some burners are bigger than the other. Now you see the specks are appearing on the surface. You're seeing the specks slowly and slowly. So that means it is cooking, and on top surface will get dry. So we are going to make it here, drizzle a little bit of oil on the side, and the same process using the spatula, because I am using the non-stick pan. So I am using the plastic spatula so that it does not scratch. This my platen is more than 15 years old, because I am the only one who uses it. It is not allowed by anybody else, and I maintain it my way. After cooking is finished, I am not leaving it for next time. You see, it is easily coming out. Watch it here, easily raising it up. As compared to you have done one, then second one is easier. I turn it over, you see that this side dry completely. Now it will be underneath, the below surface is not cooked as yet, so it will not be released from the surface of the pot. So it is continuing. So slowly and slowly, as you notice, it is doing this here, this here. It is now, it has released from the top. So now you are drizzling a little bit of oil again. You can turn it over, drizzle the oil on it. Or some people, what they do, they make a little hole here and drizzle the oil. So the oil oozes to the bottom. Understand? Like make a hole like this. So with that hole, the oil will go down in the surface. And then you move like that there. Or you can drizzle on the sides. So this is here the second part, and I will show one more how to make the last one, so you can see that how these are being made. This is ready here. So you allow it to get ready again for a few minutes. I will let the videographer do the next one, so you can see how the person is doing it, because as such I can show it to her separately, but you will not know how a novice is going to do it. So now the chance is for the novice to do it. So she will do it. She is the author of more than 10 books that are available on Amazon. Life, Love and Light, Light Onto Myself, The Bliss Beyond Duality, many more. And she is visiting, so this is where I got the opportunity to make this video. I'm reducing the heat. I will take the video recording myself, and the person will do commentary. I will do, and then you will see how a novice is going to do, who has never done herself this, and how easy it is. 1, 2, 3 easy steps, so there is no complications in it. I will switch over the video. I'm just reducing the temperature. You can hear the steam, the water steaming. The temperature is reduced. Now I am taking the video, switching over, and she will be doing it. It is switched over. Now she is. You can use the remainder of the batter, because this is all. So the platen is flat, and she is spreading in the center. As you see, she has done it. And then after that, if you see the batter is more than enough for another one, then you can make the fourth one. Otherwise, you can use the fourth one. So she is spreading it now. You see, easily she is spreading it. Now you can raise the heat. It is spread. No, the last burner, last switch, yes, it has gone up. That's it, middle. Yeah. That is the medium. Now that is enough spread, that is enough. In this, you can take your time and easily do it, but dosa, you have to do it very quickly. That's why dosa is difficult. So instead of getting discouraged, you start making uttapam, which is like the thickness of the pancake. Just as you make the pancake and you are accustomed. But pancake batter is also sticky batter. When the surface will start appearing, which is not appearing as yet. So we will drizzle a little bit of oil, and on the side and using the handle, because so that the oil goes under the item. That's enough there. Raise it up, and because the oil is moving towards the surface to the end. Now it is the gently you start, like see, she is using the spatula under this from all sides. When you do it from all sides, it will be easier, and you will get a feel that it is releasing from the surface. It's drizzle a little bit of oil on top also. So my equipments are, I am not using the oil with the spoon. I have the oil drizzler, the bottle with the nozzle, so you can use it. See how she is making it easy. From all sides it is released. Let's see that there it is. No, just move it on the surface. So see how easily it is moving. So you have to have the patience for it. Now you do it again. Now you can put the spatula right as far. You can put it under the item and then flip it over. If you need assistance, you can use another spatula for it to rise on this. You can use any wooden spatula. or turn it over. Turn it over. Now it is done there. It is cooked very well, and it is first time she has cooked. And she is not of an Indian origin, German. So there are people who are of a different origin where this is not the food culture. Just like in Trinidad, this is not the food culture. So you can slow down the heat. So, but you can learn. This was not our food culture, North India. But when I found it is tasty, it is healthy, and it is beneficial for my health, then I learned and make all different things out of it. So as I said, the premix you can get with a sour premix. You have to put the spatula straight, not the turnover. Now you put the spatula underneath. This way you will be able to flip it over. So this is done here. You slow down the heat, reduce the heat, and cook it for a few minutes more according to the texture according to your own choice. In this, the vegetables will be in a way cooked. They may have a little crunchy taste, but it will not be raw. And this is done here. You can put it in the platter, and then she will do the next one, the last one. The last one, you can pour the batter with the container. Pouring the batter over it. Spread it out. Now with dosa, you can't take that much chance. So this here, spread it out so that the vegetables does not remain and the batter flows out. So that is it here. So as she is completing, now let it cook on the low heat for a few seconds. Then we will raise the heat. In the meantime, rinse this pot spoon. Put this item in the sink. You can rinse it out only in the soap or anything. Keep your eyes on the pot also. This surface is getting the holes. That's it. You have to flip it over this underneath. It is releasing. Now the heat is low. Heat is low. Let it remain low. As it is coming out, but patiently it will take a little while to come out. So there is no need to turn it over. So for releasing it from the surface, you use the back from the holding it the other way, and for flipping it over, you hold the spatula this way because you are putting the spatula underneath. Now you are trying to do it. Again, it depends upon how you feel and how you can be accustomed to doing the cooking yourself. So now you take the spatula, try to see if it can go right up to the end, but the front side of the spatula. Put the spatula from underneath, from the front side. See if it can go right to the bottom. Now you can flip it over. This is done. And done very beautifully. This is the first time she has tried it. How was your experience in making this?
It was very easy.
Easy, 1, 2, 3. So anybody who does not know, they can follow this video. And if you still needs a little more assistance, you can give me a call at Khushboo 683-8587. Once I have time, I will walk you through the entire recipe. Otherwise, I will listen to your comments, listen to your the difficulty and try to help you. Now at the same time I am trying to do switching over this here. She is doing their video. I am now putting the sambar. Hand me the pot spoon. I am now, this is cooked here. I'm just rotating it here on it so that it does. So with this, I'm now, sambar was pre-made earlier on, so I have it here. I'm transferring it into the saucepan. Transferring into the saucepan here. The coconut chutney does not need to be hot. So this is it for this morning for this video. The next video that I am going to start is how we had made the dough prepared the dough for making the puris. So I am going into that video to make roll the puris and fry it. How to fry it. There is the fine tunings in everything that you need to follow. The sambar is getting ready. So we take off this video, prepare this in the meantime.